Good morning, good afternoon, whenever this finds you. I feel like there's a bit of contemplation going on, maybe about something that you've been working on, or maybe a vision, maybe a dream, maybe a special project. I feel like this is you tapping into like your conscious awareness, understanding like there's so much more going on than what maybe is right in front of you. It's like tapping into this interconnectedness when you see the globe and all the sparkles and the lights and how they're all connected, right? I feel like you've embarked on something, or you're about to. Let's see what is going on here. All right, so connecting with the intention to provide clarity and insight for the highest and greatest good. We are surrounded in divine white light and love. Empress, magician. Yeah, you are here to create, okay? You are creating something major, or you're creating your own reality, which is major to you. It's your life, all right? You are the master of your own reality. This is something that you have embarked on. It's like that's the next phase, is you being in that energy, okay? Creating, nurturing your projects, your people, the places, the things you care about. This is you being in your highest vibration and understanding that you are very empowered as well as powerful with the magician. The magician is that conscious awareness, having the ability and skill sets to get the job done, master manifestation and alchemy skill sets here, okay? So we have a lot of, feminine energy, okay? So this is like the rise of the feminine energy, all right? I feel like there's been certain lessons learned and cycles closed. It's kind of time to restore. I feel like there's no confusion here. Is this supposed to be in reverse? No. Okay, upright. Two of Swords. I'm getting like there's this change in direction, a paradigm shift. There's a mindset shift even with the Two of Swords. I feel like this is being able to see things without actually having to see them. So you could be a seer, you could be a clairvoyant. Ooh, burps. You might receive a lot of information. You may just sit back, relax, and connect and be able to communicate with the Most High and all those wonderful beings that you are surrounded by. Okay? And I'm getting shadow and light. You very much could be a shadow and light worker. Okay? So don't let one exclude the other. They both serve a super important purpose. Okay? All right, Two of Swords. There's some sort of decision to be made. Choice. There was a conscious choice made to say yes to your destiny and your path. There was this purification, this death and rebirth that took place, and I feel like something is about to be birthed. The Empress is pregnant, and she's pregnant with lots of new ideas, concepts, processes that could be enhanced, even maybe things from ancient wisdom and knowledge that could be brought forth to be created in the now is also what I'm getting. All right. We have the Eight of Cups, so there will be some sort of calling that you're going to be asked to make, and it is going to take you in a different direction, and it is going to require some sacrifices. I feel like the messages that you receive, you can trust. I feel like you've had to let a lot of things go, even now or in the past, or this is coming up for you when you make this conscious choice. There might be people, places, things you are going to have to leave behind because you have something more that you're meant to answer. It's like a soul calling. Let's see. I feel like there's been a lot of emotional pain and suffering on your path to being your highest self. Okay, I feel like you're on this path of enlightenment, emotional growth, emotional maturity, intelligence even. I feel like there's been a lot lost, but there's been also a lot gained. So let's see where you're going. all right? Because you're going somewhere. And it doesn't have to be feminine energy. This can be masculine energy as well. Upright, Ace of Wands. Passionate new beginning is where this is leading you to. So I feel like not all was lost. In fact, a lot was gained. I feel like there's a sense of freedom with this. There's a sense of you being empowered to decide for yourself what you want to experience here and who you want to experience it with. Okay, and I feel like there were decisions made by you to remove yourself because it wasn't for your highest and greatest good. There was a lot going on behind the scenes that you might not have had privy to, but I feel like a little bird told you, or there was some sort of messenger. There was some sort of information with the messengers as the birds coming to you to tell you what's up. And I feel like based on that information, based on that intuition, that instinct, you made the decisions needed, okay? And I feel like as a result of you making the right decisions to remove yourself from those that no longer serve you, things that no longer serve you, coping mechanisms that no longer served you, it's provided you a whole new path, a whole new life, a whole new experience. Something new has been cultivated here. And it's beautiful. It's been pruned. It's been nurtured. I feel like this is the Empress, okay, taking care of what she is, you know, vibrationally near. I feel like this is something that's being created or has been created or is a gift from the divine. I'm getting this could be like, listen, I know you think this is great, but it's not great. It's like, come with me. I can do so much better. And I feel like you're like, I accept. Okay, there's a bit of you accepting that this was for like this activation. I'm getting like an activation. There is this like rebirthing here. So I'm getting like this was a transformational process. Again, transformation with the alchemy. So Ace of Wands is bringing in a passionate new beginning. It very well could be in love with the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I feel like this is something you've maybe connected with. Maybe this is an energy that you share, that you pray about. Maybe this is you pray and share love. We'll see. All right, what's this passionate new beginning that you want to tell us about? Hierophant. This could have something to do with your belief systems. I feel like your experience may have led you towards a path that helped you transcend pain and suffering into love. I feel like there were things that were learned. There were lessons learned here. Things applied and integrated. Here's that death and rebirth, right? Here's that ending. Putting an end to the suffering, okay? Putting an end to the old way of thinking, even. Ten of Swords. I feel like maybe what was thought, believed, and understood as truths were false. I feel like there's this false thing going on here, and you're enlightened to the truth in some way, shape, or form by your spirit team. I feel like the ending was painful, but it was necessary. This was something that was necessary because otherwise you wouldn't have left. You would have stayed. You were an energy that sees the best in people and maybe on occasion overgave. And all you wanted to do was be loved and share love. And I feel like you had to leave something behind because there was no love. And I feel like it was a hard truth, okay? It was a very hard truth, and it was very painful, okay? Whatever you experienced. I feel like it was a catalyst for your initiation, is what I said earlier. So with the Chariot, this is, you know, an activation of your light body, okay? The Chariot represents the vessel, the Merkaba, and, you know, being in alignment, going on your path, knowing the direction, in balanced energy, and having the perseverance, commitment to overcome whatever challenges you are being asked to face, okay? You understand that there's a purpose when it comes to all this. It serves the highest and greatest good. Like, you know that you're a magician and you came here. This is like you waking up to the fact that, like, you chose this for yourself, okay? Don't forget that. This is victory for you, okay? This is like a victory lap, all right? After this ending, you are seen as the victor in the situation, okay? And you have a passionate new beginning as a result of it. This is also like you coming into union with oneself, okay? Yin and yang energy. So this is like an ego death. This is like the death of your ego, your dark night of the soul, 10 of swords. I feel like through the pain, you found love. You found God. You found yourself. You found your purpose. Oftentimes, our experiences in life that are painful often are a catalyst for our growth, our evolvement, as well as our purpose. And I feel like there was a lot that maybe was going on that you didn't see. And I feel like this was an opportunity to kind of like get back on track. There could have been a getting back on track, a redirection. Okay. We have the Star card. Yeah. This is you being that healer energy. This is you embracing that divine love and wonderful, beautiful energy. I feel like you're meant to share this. You're meant to share your healing energy on a bigger scale. I feel like there's truth here, there's confidence here, there's discernment here, there's protection here, there's guidance, divine guidance. So you are someone who's meant to work with the healing energies, work on healing yourself so that you can share that with others on a bigger scale. So this is like you sharing your special skills, okay, that are specific to you and your experience, okay? You have, like, if you think about your personal life, right, there are certain things that you've experienced in life. Some of them great, some of them totally shitty. But doesn't take away from the experience that you gained, the lessons that you learned, your perspective. It all matters. And it all adds up, okay? So maybe taking a look back and kind of recalculating. It's almost like a recalculation, a reformulation. I feel like you're being reformulated or something's been reformulated. It has something to do with reformulation, okay? That very much could be with the healing. It's kind of like we have to reprogram ourselves is what I'm getting. All right, this is so that the old programs can end and the new programs can be programmed, okay? It's like the trauma, the healing, the energy work, the mindset, the affirmation, like all of the work that we do here, okay? So I feel like it all is, you know, for this higher plan here. I do have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands represents, you know, a major activation, someone who is leading, someone who is showing the way, someone who is there for others, specifically when it comes to like a community, a group, a family dynamic, friend group, work. Yeah, I feel like this is like you're meant to co-create and collaborate with others and share messages with others in some way, shape, or form. It could just be by you giving advice to a friend or a friend group, or maybe you go out to dinner with a bunch of people and, you know, there's somebody who is having a hard time and you pick up on it energetically because you're going to do that and you're going to know when someone's not feeling right. And you literally are there to have a conversation with them, to be supportive. And maybe there's an experience that they have that you've had and you can share your advice. It's just simply holding the vibration of love and candor and care and compassion. That's what's needed to help heal. Okay, that's what's needed right now. Let's see. Okay, so then we have the Three of Cups. I feel like this could be, you know, certainly you expanding, maybe a bit of expansion. Maybe you having a farther reach than maybe you do now. There could be a slightly different direction that you take. So this could be like a new project. This could be maybe you switch things up a bit. Maybe this is you doing something that you've never done before and it's scary as shit. But I feel like you have the support, okay? Like you're not going to do anything alone. You're never truly alone with the Hierophant. The Hierophant is like representing like a spiritual teacher, a master, a guide. Your higher self even can come in and kind of like steer the direction for this learning, for this experience, for the higher purpose, for the redirection, for the alignment. But I'm getting a bunch of that. So I feel like you're meant to share your experience to help others on your path. Yeah, and here's those two cards again. Ace of Cups, Hermit. So I do feel like there very much could be some sort of exchange here. There's, again, more cultivating energy. So I feel like, the pearl is a treasure and not every oyster has a pearl. And I feel like that's kind of a reference here. Like maybe you don't see yourself as the pearl, but maybe other people see you as a pearl. And sometimes they take advantage of the fact that you don't see yourself as a pearl. I don't know why that's relevant, but I'm getting that, like, this is the vibration that you're here to anchor in, ground it in, stabilize it, secure it, build a foundation off of it. This is us rebuilding new structures, okay? New ways of living, new ways of existing, okay? And it's rooted in love, okay? Divine love, Ace of Cups, all right? So you are co-creating with the universe here, is what I'm getting. Virgo energy. We have Archangel Michael energy, which is the Magician. So this is using the tools, the skills, everything you've learned up until this point to help anchor this love energy here. So you might be an energy worker, okay? That doesn't have to be like your energy, you're just existence. Your spirit is enough. Your spirit has always been enough. If you've been told that you felt like you weren't enough your whole life, I feel like it was only to make you stronger. It was only to make you more resilient. This is you having the courage and the confidence to tame the inner beast and say, shh, not now. Wait. Or sit back. Let's wait for the next move. Or let's wait for the guidance. Let's not let our mindset and our fears run amok. This is you having control of the physical and spiritual aspect within you and finding balance and using it, right? Applying your strengths, even though there's weaknesses here. You're not scared of the lion because deep down, you're the lion, okay? Only non-lions would be scared of the lion, all right? You're not scared of the lion. What's that saying? You run with wolves, something like that. Maybe you run with wolves. I mean, this does look a bit naturey. Anywho. Empress, Emperor, what do we got going on? Four of Swords, yes, tons and tons of work being done in the ether, I would say. Okay. We have, Four of Swords, which I believe here is really representing the power of your thoughts, okay, and how they manifest and create your reality, all right? I feel like the Empress has a strong ability and strong, mental foundation, right? Mindset, all right, to create a new reality. I'm also getting there's been a lot of healing done in order for you to hold the position, okay, of a major arcana. Queen of Pentacles, yeah, backed by a Queen of Pentacles, Two of Swords. I feel like you're like, I don't need to do what everyone else is doing. I will be over here playing with my own toys. Creating my own things, sharing my own messages, doing it my way. I feel like this is you doing it your way and it paying off. And you removing yourself from anyone who doesn't want to support the way that you're doing it, okay? This is you choosing you. This is you grounding your ideas, your concepts, your visions, your project, your creativity here in the physical realm. You are meant to anchor this energy in through your creation, whatever this creation is. It could be music. It could be art. It could be writing. It could be just that you're crafting. You make jewelry. Maybe you make your own jewelry. Okay? Maybe you make like rings, okay, with stones on them, or maybe you make bracelets, okay? Look, maybe you make bracelets. You know, who doesn't want to wear the whole solar system on their wrist? I mean, come on. I feel like you're creative. You're very, very creative. And you also could be logical too. So you might be able to use both sides of your brain with the Two of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Like you're very talented, okay? You have a lot of talent. The Sun is saying that, like, look at, I told you to follow me. All right, and I feel like you were led straight to God, okay? It's present. It's strong. It's so important. I feel like there is this gong here. So this is like a vibration, a very high vibration, okay? All right, like, I feel like, you know, you were kind of a bit of, I don't know, directed away from something that just didn't want you to be in the light, wanted you to be in the dark. And I feel like you freed yourself and found the light. I feel like you very much could be showing people how to get there for themselves. Maybe you're showing by example in some way. Like that sun in the background and then here in the forefront shows that this was a path. And it's not an easy path, right? But I feel like you didn't walk the path alone, is the point. You had the support of the divine when you walked this path. I feel like you can sing the songs now, okay? You can sing the truth now. You are a walking example of God being in someone's life. And it's visible on the outside as well as on the inside. You might speak upon this, you might share this, you might create this, you might walk with faith, not by sight. I feel like this is embarking on a new path, new journey. I feel like it's an enlightened one, okay? It's like a pilgrimage, almost. I feel like there is this new beginning with the Fool and the Ace of Wands, and I feel like all of that nurturing has brought you to your dreams and them coming your reality. So I feel like it's time to start fresh. I'm getting like so fresh and so clean. I don't know why these weird song lyrics always come up for me, but they do. All right, you have a whole new outlook on life, a new opportunity that's going to lead to a passionate new beginning. I feel like with the Hierophant, you definitely learned what you came here to learn. And as a result, you've reached some sort of accomplishment, some sort of fulfillment, some sort of completion even. I feel like this is earth energy, and I feel like you're meant to share lessons and teachings, like spiritual teaching, leadership, regarding earth. I mean, with the Hierophant, this is really, again, earth energy as well. It's also Taurus energy, Venus energy. But this is about belief systems and spiritual leadership and tradition and rules about how you handle yourself on the dome Earth, the globe Earth, the planet Earth. I feel like we learn through our relationships. There are assignments, and I feel like based on the assignments that you were given, you maybe completed what you needed to complete with those assignments, and they are now closed out with the World card. I feel like as a result of those, you're ready to move on to the next level. And that is what is happening. This is that next level. The Fool and the Ace of Wands. Next level, baby. All right. Thank you. Next level, lovers. Okay. The choices we make in love. What we prioritize in life. I feel like there is cause and effect playing out here as it relates to relationships, how we show up in relationships, what we value in relationships. Do we project our pain and suffering on everybody, or are these things that we work together to try to heal and overcome, all right, so that we can be better humans? Because that is intentionally why we're here, right, is to evolve, ascend, and learn with one another. I feel like there was a lot of pain and suffering as a result of past relationships. And I feel like you were able to heal from these experiences and move on from them, which closed out a major karmic cycle and allowing you to move on to the next level and have new relationships, new lessons. So it's kind of like you have this course log, okay? It's like you have these 5 things that you need to experience and learn. And it's up to you how many times you're gonna practice these to learn them. I feel like that's kind of playing out collectively. All right, I feel like there is an ending coming for many in the sense of just awareness, consciousness, healing, trauma. Like many of these things are coming up for resolution. Okay, and I feel like there's balance being restored here for the collective, and that is part of the purpose, the direction, the path. I feel like this is successful. You have completed that successfully. I have the 9 of Cups. I feel like, you know, dreams come true. I feel like you've dreamt about this and your dreams are about to come true with the Star and the 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups, the Devil. Let's see. I feel like maybe someone put you, let's see, the Devil energy. Hang on, let me get more information. Devil, 9 of Pentacles, 9. You have done this before, my dear. You have done this before. 9s are significant because they are like the culmination of everything. Yeah, look at, yeah. Okay, so I feel like, I have a Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck right now. So I would say, you know, I feel like there might have been a bit of a jealousy thing going on here. I don't know. Is that what you want to talk about? No. All right, 9 of Cups and the Devil. I feel like this is what you're here to balance out. This is what you're here to bring harmony to. This is what you're here to battle. Literally. Ace of Cups and the Devil. The Devil's clarifying the Ace of Swords. My bad. Yeah, I feel like this is a divine protection against the shadow energy that wants to keep you from evolving and ascending. Okay, 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, flagging the Devil. Okay, so yeah, there was most definitely an attempt to prevent you from ascending and evolving and healing into your divine feminine, divine masculine energy. We have the 3 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, Devil, and the 9 of Cups. So yeah, I would say there was most definitely attempts to try to take you out. Okay, but I feel like you have learned how to work with energy, and now you use it for yourself to raise, to evolve, to ascend. Okay, it's almost like they send you the energy and you use it for yourself and for the collective. Okay, you only flourish. Okay, 9 of Pentacles is someone who's stable, secure, independent, worthy. Okay. Maybe before you might have let your emotions get the best of you, or maybe you over poured in relationships, but I feel like now you've pulled your energy back and you conserve and reserve for things that are in alignment for you, things that are intended for you. Okay, there is this culmination. You could be a life path number 9 for some of you. Okay, 9s are very significant. Yeah. Okay, and then we have an Ace of Pentacles. Then I have the Death card. So this would be something's currently in transition. There's an ending that's bringing a new beginning here. So what I'm getting is like the experience here was a catalyst for your growth, your development, your expansion, your healing. I'm also getting with the 7 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. You know, maybe there was an investment made that didn't pan out the way someone thought it was. I feel like they were meant to kind of, let's see, we have a King and a Queen. They're clarifying each other. So 2 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, and the Death card. All right, what's next? Let's see. King of Pentacles. What's this? Page of Swords. I feel like somebody could be watching from afar. I feel like someone is also seeing, like, there's a lot of effort. There's a lot of investment here. There's a lot of hard work. There could be some sort of observation, like research being done on the work that you do from someone from outside looking in. Okay, we have the King and Queen of Pentacles. This is King and Queen of Pentacles. Let's see. I'm also getting, like, if you put in a lot of hard work, it's starting to be recognized in the physical realm. Okay, so all the spiritual work you've been doing is now, like, materializing, okay, in the physical realm. And it's being observed, okay? So you're being seen, all right? I feel like there's this comparison too. Like, there's the 9 and the 7, feminine, masculine energy. It looks like one may have invested more and focused more than the other, and is appearing more abundant in some way, shape, or form. And so what I'm getting is that there may have been some attempt to try to steal this as their own, but they found out the hard way that you are protected by the Most High. What is yours, and it cannot be taken away from you. I feel like them trying to attempt taking away from you has only put them in a place of hard work and difficulty. Let's see. 5 of Swords. Yeah, I'm getting like this is outside influences trying to affect what you are working hard on. So 5 of Swords is someone who's lying, deceiving. It's almost like they're trying to watch to see if anything they're doing is affecting your ability to create and establish abundance. I feel like they may send quite a bit of negative energy your way with the 5 of Swords. I feel like this is ineffective. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. It's the Knight of Pentacles here. I feel like this is being strategic. King of Cups, this is in reverse. Okay. Yeah, I feel like someone's trying to be strategic and come up with a plan to try to see how they can take advantage of what you've created. It's kind of like now they realize the investments made elsewhere did not pan out the way that they thought. And so they have to come up with a plan to try to come back to whatever they see as a treasure. Whatever is the X marks the spot for this water sign in reverse. I feel like this energy is dealing with the pain and suffering of a karmic relationship at this time, and as a result is emotionally unavailable with the King of Cups in reverse, and could very much be the reason why you received so much pain and suffering, and they were a catalyst for your awakening. Could be a Queen of Cups in reverse. It can also be a masculine female. It's not so much gender. Okay, we're not specifically asking for any type of gender representation here. It's just energy. So King of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like there's this energy to create some sort of imbalance for you in any kind of way. They very much could be dealing with chaos, drama, fighting, competition, as it relates to their own choices and groups. I feel like you are what you surround yourself by. So I feel like somebody is very toxic. There's a lot of partying. There's a lot of trying to get one over on the other, trying to hide behind their authentic selves. It's like wearing a mask. They're all hiding behind a pole. You know, like coveting and envying and having jealousy for the person who's actually free and running around. Like, you're not free. You're running around the same circle. Like, you're not making any changes here. There's obstacles that you were just creating for yourself over and over and over again. And that is the laws of cause and effect. Some of us are here to teach you that just by dealing with us directly. So you very well could be someone who teaches universal laws just by interacting with you. And it's like, they're all gonna, like, look at all the wands. This can represent their own challenges in life that they have now created for themselves for trying to come after you. It's like the 5 swords, the thoughts, the ideas, the slandering, the lies have now manifested and created challenges. 5 of wands from the 5 of swords. This is like a process of creation right here. This energy created a shitstorm for themselves and anyone that they're associated with. Hence the reason why you are solo and alone and living your best life, because you're not engaging in that. Okay? So 5 of wands, everyone's kung fu fighting. Kung fu fighting. Yeah, fast as lightning. Look at this pole. Yes, God's wrath is upon them. They're all trying to gain something off of one another's back. There is no, what's that? I keep getting these sayings. I don't know why these keep coming up, but there's no loyalty among thieves. Is that the saying? I don't know. All right. I feel like there is this manipulation. Okay. There is this energy of what you put out, you receive. And so I feel like what they put out here, what they put out, they are receiving. 5 of swords, 5 of wands. Okay. Meanwhile, you're moving on with your life. I feel like there was quite a bit done behind the scenes here that you are being protected by. We have the Ace of Swords, the Devil, and then the Moon. So you are very highly protected, okay? So the energy you pick up, the energy you receive, the thoughts, okay? Making sure that they are your thoughts and not someone else's, and they're not projected. And if they're someone else's thoughts, then I need you to redirect your thoughts to something positive so that we're not creating from that energy, because now we know, okay? Whereas before we might not have known, but now we know. We have the blessing of discernment. We have the blessing of strong intuition. We've had lots of practice, okay? Tuning into our intuition and knowing what's for us and what isn't for us. Who's worthy, who's not. You've learned. You should be proud of yourself. You learned. There could be a lot of fear and anxiety and woo-woo going on behind the scenes to try to impact your next phase of your life, right? It sounds like this energy is staying here, repeating lessons, okay? 5 of wands with those that they have contracts with, that they created, mind you. This can also represent contracts that they made that maybe they were not paying attention to. The investments they made, they now have to deal with these, okay? This can be like accumulating karmic debt, all right? When they thought that they were going to live the best life, high life, okay? There is this accumulation of that, okay? What goes around comes around with the 6 of Pentacles. This also can be, it's time for you to receive, okay? You may receive a lot of downloads. You may receive a lot of energy. You may receive a lot of information through your spiritual abilities. A lot of insight, okay? Let's see, there could be a lot of, yeah, I feel like somebody is in the illusion that they think that they might be able to come back into your reality, okay? There could be also a realization for somebody in the 4 of Cups that is like, wow, I let the wrong one go. Or what's that saying? I don't know, 4 of Cups, but it's definitely an energy of feeling like someone missed the boat, okay? There's a missed opportunity here. Someone feels like, you know, they're not able to move on from the pain and suffering that they have endured. Okay, maybe even that they, you know, created in this dynamic. I feel like there is this holding on to the past and not being able to let it go. And that is this past energy. They're currently in the 4 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles. So 4-4 could be relevant. They may very much be experiencing their own heartache and betrayal, maybe where they've invested since you have been gone. Okay. So I feel like there is this emotional, um, emotional, activation happening. It's like a heart chakra. I feel like there's something going on in the heart chakra for this energy. I feel like it's an activation of some kind, but maybe they don't understand it like that. I feel like somebody's emotions and how they handle their emotions is affecting their physical reality. And it very much could be heartbreak. Maybe not really knowing what love is, and as a result of not knowing or having love, it's been blocked, their heart chakra. So maybe there is that. I feel like this is like representing a bit of a heart chakra blockage for somebody. I don't know. I don't usually pick up on this, but I have the Ace of Cups, which is love. And then I have the Three of Swords. And I'm getting like, you know, because of this heartache and pain, it like blocks the heart. Okay, so there could be something that's coming to kind of like remove a blockage. Okay, or this was a blockage was created as a result of this dynamic. Yeah, and then we have the Nine of Swords. This is, you know, fear of this happening again by somebody else who you thought was who you thought they were, and come to find out like this person is a whole different person than what you knew. I feel like that was the biggest sabotage of all, is like you thought you knew this person, come to find out you didn't know them at all. In fact, there's a whole group against you that this person was coordinating behind the scenes. Okay? It was dark, it was difficult, it was painful. It's understandable that you are reserved and protecting yourself. Okay? And I feel like you've taken the time to work on yourself as well. I mean, we did see the Four of Swords here. Eight of Wands. I feel like this is a whole lot of energy coming together for something. It's this Eight of Wands, Queen of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're here to help raise the collective. Rise the collective. I'm hearing rise. I'm hearing like rise and shine. I have that on like a sticky note. It says rise and shine, Transformers. Oh, it's so cute. I feel like that's what this is. It's like, okay, well, fuck it then. Let's do this. I feel like this is rise and shine. It's like you rallying the troops. This is like a collective energy, messages, passion, purpose, quest, some sort of coordinated initiative, okay, that has a higher purpose, right? Has a higher calling, has a higher goal. It's kind of like rise and shine. It's time to go. I feel like you're going to be leading the pack. You're meant to lead the pack. You're not meant to be behind the scenes. You're meant to lead the pack. Someone did not like your light. They wanted to dim your light. It was too bright for them. Okay? Here's the thing. They can stay in the dark where they want to be while you go and light up the world. Okay? Because that's what you're here to do. This might have been a family dynamic that you were dealing with here. This could be an emperor. Oof. I feel like you traded in a greedy masculine energy or feminine gold digger energy for a level up. Because here is the real divine masculine energy, the emperor. And let me tell you something. The emperor is coming for this empress. Okay? This is you having power and authority over your life. Okay? This is you taking control back, calling your power back, and not tolerating any bullshit. This is also you tapping into your divine masculine energy. Okay? Empowered, okay, healed, understanding that like the power you hold affects many lives, many circumstances, many experiences outside of yourself. So this is a high position. Yeah. It's like an authority. This is like spiritual authority. This is like a ranking too. So you very much could have a strong spiritual authority. This is you maybe like you're about to meet up with this person, okay? Maybe this is something that you're being like, this is like your shepherd, okay? And you are kind of like the shepherd in training. It's kind of like you're tending to your flock, all right? But your flocks are cows. And cows are very I know, like in Egypt, right? There was a lot of significance here. This is a lot of symbolism with the cows, but a lot of prosperity here. Okay, a lot of nurturing here. Okay, and here's the thing, like this animal has been on this earth for an extended period of time, and it is very resilient. I feel like this is resilience. This is strength. This is finding your own tribe. Okay, soul tribe energy. All right, so you could be like meeting up with a mentor even. So if maybe some of you are kind of like wanting to kind of teeter into some mentorship, I feel like that could be on the horizon. You could be emerging as a mentor, a leader, a teacher, a master of some kind. There is justice playing out for whatever has been going on behind the scenes. I feel like you are, I feel like this is you. This is universal laws, guys. Justice. So you very much could be someone who helps to enforce the spiritual laws here in the physical realm as well. Through your travels, through your experiences. Yeah, then we have the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Okay, what's going on here? Queen of Swords is a bad bitch. She will mess you up. I only say that because, I'm an air sign, so. This is like that shamanic energy. This is you like being able to go outside and being like whispering out into the wind, being like, yeah, what's going on? And you getting the information you need immediately, like telepathically. Okay, Queen of Swords is authentic self. It's speaking your truth, being your authentic self, maybe even telling your story, or maybe this is like you receiving quick information. The Knight of Swords also means like impulsive action or fast movement as well. But it also could be like a mindset. So maybe you speak, maybe you share information, wisdom, knowledge, advice. Maybe you call people, right? Maybe you're someone who comes and like turns somebody's lights on and it happens fast. All right. I feel like there's some sort of incoming messages coming in for you. It's the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. There's a major opportunity coming in. Someone sees potential with you and it's going to rock your world. It is going to create so much change here. And change for the greater good too. It's not just change in your life. It's going to impact others. Okay? Yeah, I feel like you're working with a group. You're collaborating with others regarding this. This could be like you're being asked to join a team that maybe you're consulting on. Maybe it's not something you normally do. I feel like this is new, embarking on something new. So this could be a new team, a new skill that you're practicing and embarking on. Maybe it's something you're packaging up and sharing. Maybe it's art. Okay, maybe you learned something new when it comes to a technique with art. It could be a book. It could be a podcast. It could be a lot of different projects. I'm getting it has a lot to do with the mindset. I feel like it's like taking the mind and creating. Okay, this is a form of creation. Opportunity. Okay, an opportunity to create something with what you've learned and gained so far. Again, like that shepherding, that mentoring, that guiding, that supporting. Okay, that's playing out. Okay, major changes here. Not that the tower's not always bad, you guys. In fact, the tower's not bad at all. Okay, the tower is a way in which we can tap into change, like changes in our life. I feel like whatever this is, like you're working with others. I feel like, maybe there's an expertise that you hold, or maybe individually you each hold an expertise that you bring to the table and it's shared. I feel like what you do, you share. And it's meant to help unburden people, relieve the burdens of what might be unseen, unknown. Maybe there's a lack of clarity. Maybe there's a lot going on that they are spiritually struggling with. And I feel like you can bring and help some sort of unburdening, okay, some truth about what's truly going on in the spiritual realm regarding this battle. Some of you may be able to channel. I feel like this Ten of Wands is going to help to relieve you of past burdens, okay, or burdens that no longer serve you. It's going to require you to take courage, have courage and confidence. Again, taming that inner beast, okay? It's going to require you to really like dig deep and not let your past hold you back. Like all of the things you've experienced with the Ten of Wands literally propelled you forward to the position that you're currently in. And it's like, now it's time, right? Now it's time. Like, shh, patience. Okay? It's like all happening for a divine purpose here. Something far bigger and grander than yourself. The 10 is significant. I feel like with this, it's like so much has been gained. I don't think you see your experiences as losses or things you wouldn't do again. You may do them a bit different because you know different, but at the end of the day, you still appreciate and are grateful for those challenges because they made you who you are today. Okay, like literally, you're a badass. Okay, not everybody can do what you do. 5 of Cups. Yeah, there's energy that is like regretting the fact that they wore masks and pretended to be something that they weren't, and they lost out on love, divine love, unconditional love, real love. Someone lost out on real love because they were too busy playing games with other people. They were not ready for your kind of love. And that might be coming, you know, to some sort of truth and reality here. We have the 2 of Cups. I feel like you're meant to go on this journey, okay? And you very much can be coming into contact with others that are like-minded, that have similar energy, that want to also have an impact on the future and to co-create. So I feel like this could be you co-creating on something that you both have a common goal for. All right, 8 of Wands. I feel like fast forward movement is happening here after a major ending. I do have the 6 of Swords. So I feel like, yeah, nobody wants you to move on, okay? Everybody wants you to stay right where you are, okay? And they're doing the most. Okay, 7 of Swords. All right, there is this like snake in the grass, watching from afar, sending attacks your way, watching to see if they work. They realize they're not working and they're like, shit. Justice. I feel like you're getting and receiving justice for the past and your experiences with wherever this past person is. I feel like they're drinking and reminiscing about what they had with you, and they don't have the courage or the guts to be honest. And they operate in the 7 of Swords energy because there's too much here for them to acknowledge, and it's like too painful for them, and so they continue to run amok. Okay, there is this like, you know, past memories, fondness. I feel like this could be, you know, someone trying to hide their feelings, okay, hide their emotions. They may isolate, they may be isolating, or they may be reminiscing and going down memory lane while drinking and in isolation in some way, shape, or form. I feel like there could be some sort of issue with this. I'm getting like somebody might want to, I don't know, the Page of Cups is kind of like a Knight of Cups, yeah. This is somebody who, you know, is emotionally unavailable. And you understand this about this person, and they may want to offer some sort of olive branch to you, but I feel like you're not interested in what they have to offer. I feel like they only want what you have. And they lost access to that. 9 of Wands. They're blocked from having access to your legacy. I feel like they are somebody who wants to just like ride the coattails, and your spirit team, your ancestors, and making sure they have no access to you whatsoever. They cannot come with you on this next journey. Okay? They are not allowed. There's some sort of message. Yeah. I feel like with the Ten of Pentacles, though, they're only interested in what you have. Like, this is their goal is to emotionally manipulate people so that they can somehow gain financially from them in some way, shape, or form. Okay, so this energy does not care. Like, they may appear helpful, they may appear somebody who helps other people out, but at the end of the day, they use that for manipulation. Like, they pretend to be the good guy or the good girl, but at the end of the day, they're doing it because they want access to stability, security, because they don't have any for themselves. Page of Cups. This energy is very emotionally young, immature even. I feel like you could very much be spilling the tea on this person and what they do behind the scenes that they try to fool everybody with. I feel like you're no fool. Fool you once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Yeah, you're not dumb to this. You caught on to this. I feel like maybe you catching on was unsuspected. I feel like they tried to run a good game on you. Okay, they may have for a while. But I feel like you caught on to their shitty behavior. I feel like you caught on to their games. You intuitively picked up on their games with the Knight of Swords. Okay? And you let them to their own devices. And now they want to circle the block. They have intentions to circle the block. Doesn't mean they're actually going to. Nine of Wands would say otherwise. It's like, fuck around and find out. Like, this is the wand that's going to take them from the 9, maybe to the 10. All right? Maybe they don't understand or see this. But I feel like it's the last nail in the coffin kind of energy. So they better watch their step. Literally. They better watch their step. All right? So whoever might want to try to interfere with whatever you're meant to create here, they will find themselves in a very difficult position. One that they may not come back from. All right, so I have the Hangman and I have Temperance. So yeah, I feel like you surrendered this to the divine because you know that this is something that you're not meant to deal with anymore. You're meant to move on and be in your purpose, okay? So sometimes you have to let things go and accept the inevitable that this person made the choices that they made, and so did everybody that they are associated with, and they are going to be held accountable, okay? This is like managing your ego, okay? I feel like you've gone through the ascension process and you are in your purpose, and so you're meant to focus there, and you have surrendered the rest of this to the divine with the Hanged Man. You see things clearly now. You're being the observer, okay? You understand that this person sabotaged this situation as a result of their own pain and suffering, right? Their unhealed trauma, their wounds. There's like trauma bonding going on here. I feel like you broke free from the trauma bond, okay? You're free and clear. This energy created a new trauma bond with somebody else. And others, I'm getting, they're having a hard time looking at themselves. There's a bit of reflection that's needed at this time. I feel like they're hiding behind what truly is there. And until they face those fears, that judgment, they'll remain stuck there. They'll remain bound and stuck. They have a choice. They've always had a choice. None of this was, you know, forced on them. They made the free will choices to do and act. And they are being held accountable for that. I do have these in upright. Yeah. I just mentioned the word judgment. I feel like someone is afraid of judgment and feels like if maybe they come your way, they would be in some sort of better place than if they weren't in your energy. I feel like there is a new beginning coming in, and I feel like this is part of your favor, your divine favor, your karmic justice. I'm getting karmic justice. There's a new beginning as a result of your karmic justice, but someone else will be staying back. There are lessons to still learn. Self-limiting beliefs. Okay, there is a 7 of Wands. Yeah, 7 of Swords, 7 of Wands. You're protected from whatever this energy wants to send your way. Okay? You stand your ground. You have strong boundaries. You can defend yourself. Okay? This bothers them. They are concerned because they don't know who protects you. And their worst fear is that it's God. And I would say, well, Archangel Michael's pretty close to God. I would be scared if I were you. I feel like there's this fear and anxiety. I feel like there is this projected energy. And I feel like you've been battling this projected energy for quite some time. And I feel like, you know, there's divine intervention as it relates to this. Okay. There is wise counsel. There's wise support. You know, the ego sees all things. So it represents the Most High. Okay. So I feel like this is someone seeing things from a very high perspective. Maybe someone thought that what they were doing, no one would know. I feel like God knows. God sees all. And now this person is experiencing this. They're being haunted. They're being tormented by their thoughts, their mind. Their mind is gone haywire. They may have to drink to forget. Maybe there's a lot of drinking to forget. There's a lot of substances at play here. Yeah, I feel like somebody they may be associated with very much could be a manipulator too, just like them. I feel like they met their match, is what I'm getting. I feel like this energy met their match because there was a King of Cups in reverse. Here's a Queen of Cups. Or this could be somebody extremely upset by the fact that you were winning and you were unbothered and want nothing to do with them and you don't want to play their silly little games. There also is that. Yeah. I feel like their games no longer work on you. You've moved on. Okay, you found balance within, and you don't look outside yourself for any type of validation. You're very empathic. You're very empowered. You're very spiritually gifted. Four of Wands. Yeah, like this helped level you up. This is a level up for you. This is a celebration of life. This is you embracing life. You deserve to enjoy your life. Okay, here's that Two of Wands, which is that pondering, that understanding and knowing that there's something far greater out there for you. And I feel like you are answering the call, okay? And this is going to bring you on your destined path and journey, all right? So I feel like if you have a decision to make, think very hard because it is a catalyst for the rest of your life. And I feel like it's about choosing you and your desires and your wants and not anyone else's. Let's get a couple last cards here. It's already been an hour, so I'm going to break this up into 2 videos, you guys. All right, we have the Six of Wands, which is you winning, you experiencing success, you being recognized and appreciated, okay, for all endured. I'm getting Wounded Warrior energy, okay? So you've endured, you've persevered, and you have overcome. You've overcome. You should be extremely proud of yourself. Look at the Wheel of Fortune comes flying out here. Yeah, this is a job well done. Okay. You have been able to manage the lessons, okay, of life, okay, and illusion, and what's false and what's true. What's, you know, what's your reality, what isn't your reality, and the fact that you have the free will choice to choose. Okay, what do you want to experience here? Not everything is great. I feel like you've learned not everything is great. I feel like you've also learned that, like, regardless of somebody, you know, feeling a certain kind of way, I feel like you've also learned that, like, that says more about them than it does you. I also am getting that, like, you worked on your own healing when it comes to abandonment, loss, rejection, and maybe being put in competition or treated like an option. I feel like you realize that this was something that was a catalyst for your growth. Okay, being treated and abandoned helped to resolve these wounds for you, whether they are ancestral, you know, or family type cycle breaker, or just something that you needed to overcome in this lifetime in order to get on to the next level. I feel like that was really what it was about. I feel like you put in the hard work and it's showing. And I feel like this is you mastering a skill. And I feel like this is something aligned with your purpose. I feel like you feel very inspired by what you work hard on. Like you put in the energy, you put in the work. I feel like it's time for you to get out there and have new adventures and explore. This is you following passions. I feel like this is you knowing that there's something on the horizon and it's coming in for you, and it's leading you straight to your emotional happiness and fulfillment. And I feel like this represents like the ability to kind of like know things and not know things, and to understand that like there's so much to still experience still, right? And I feel like you've been doing a lot of work with kind of like tapping into that wisdom and knowledge to see how you can create heaven and earth here. And I feel like you're making big plans for the future, and there's something that's on its way to you. You very much could be waiting for this, but I feel like you've made the conscious decisions to move forward. I do have the 3 wands here at the top, so I feel like it's about goals, setting goals, priorities, taking action towards them, making sure that these are inspired in alignment. The 1 wand is missing. That's the Ace of Wands, right? And that brings us to the 4 of Wands, which is like you celebrating, okay? This could be a union. This could be someone coming in. But I feel like there's something on the horizon here that you've been wishing and dreaming about, and I feel like it's going to be yours, okay? Again, confirmation, victory, confirmation, success, completion, okay, achievement, okay? I feel like you've healed your wounds, and I feel like that was something you needed to do in order to embark on this journey and new path, maybe even to attract this soulmate dynamic here that I'm picking up on with the 10 of Cups. I feel like you see, know, hear, feel, sense. You're very strong energy here, and you're here to anchor in this beautiful vibration. Okay? So, however you're doing that, thank you. I want to say a huge thank you to those who are currently activated in of service of what you're here to do and contribute to the collective. I want to thank all of those intuitives, readers, energy healers, okay? Thank you for being selfless, okay? And sharing yourself with all of us. I do have a circle today at 3 o'clock, so you're welcome to join us. It's free. You can sign up on the website, betweenbothworlds.com. Betweenbothworlds.com is also where you can book personal sessions with me. I have a few different options. Okay, so check those out. I don't just do card readings and intuitive messages and channeling and mediumship. I also do Reiki, and we can also access the Akasha. I am certified. All right. So if you are being prepared, if you're being called to like declutter or clean stuff out or reprioritize things, or maybe explore a new area, or look outside your comfort zone a little bit, maybe where you live, where you work, what you do, who you associate with, maybe even your hobbies and activities. There is something you're going to be doing that's new, so maybe tap into what that could be. Maybe ask Spirit, what is something good that would help your growth and development in this next chapter of your life? Because it is a new chapter, and it's going to bring a lot of change. Okay, but just know that your loyalty, your devotion, noted. All right, y'all. Sending you lots of love, and I hope you guys have the most amazing day. Take care now.